And he is now presenting a bouquet of flowers to Wanderlei Silva and Mark Hunt. And we know the situation surrounding Wanderlei Silva and Randy Couture. And he'll be joining us here momentarily, Mr. Couture will, to describe the action along with us in this very interesting matchup. Mark Hunt is 30, 5'11", 275 pounds, 1-1 in Pride Fighting Championships.
Congratulations.
The Pride World Middleweight Champion, Wanderlei Silva, is 28, 5'11", 203 pounds, undefeated, 18-0, 1-1 in Pride Fighting Championships. And there is the trademark stare down from Wanderlei Silva. And as we watch Hunt and Silva stare each other down, it is our extreme pleasure to welcome to the broadcast the UFC light heavyweight champion, Randy the Natural Couture. Randy, welcome. And my friend, I know that you know Wanderlei Silva very well. What do you make of this situation here tonight? It was supposed to be Kazushi Sakuraba, but instead he is taking on a much bigger fighter in Mark Hunt.
That's true, and a much bigger striker, and I think in some ways maybe a better striker than Wanderlei. So we're going to see what kind of ground skills Wanderlei can pull out if he can get a takedown and put this on the ground. I'm not sure he wants to stand up with a guy that big.
Yeah, and that hard of a head also. I mean, the guy's pretty much impossible to knock out. I mean, Krokop kicked him full in the head. It was an 8 count.
It's going to be very interesting. He's shaping up here.
Silva was quoted as saying he would be willing to go toe-to-toe with the kickboxing great in Hunt. What would be your strategy, Randy, in a situation like this?
He'd be the fastest double leg you ever saw in your life.
Oh no, I thought the fastest guy who can run circles.
Silva is outweighed by some 70 pounds. Again, last-minute substitution. Missing with the 1-2 combination was Silva.
Wow, this is going to be something. There's no way this fight is going to go to the...
There's a shot attempt and the takedown by Wanderlei.
And
this is good.
Good strategy as implored by Randy Couture. And here you have it on the ground, Randy.
Now let's see what he's got. I mean, this is interesting. We don't see him spend much time here. He generally finishes his fight in a standing position with clinch, Muay Thai clinch, and knees. And obviously with a guy that's that big, I don't know that you want to be there.
No, I think for him right now, this is perfect. He should push himself away. Like I always say, create some distance and go for the strikes.
He's going for the full mount.
In the half guard right now of Mark Hunt. And for Mark Hunt, again, being from a kickboxing background, has been training in MMA, but now, missing with a soccer kick
big
with Silva.
Stomp. And Hunt doing a good job of getting back to his feet and taking this fight on short notice. I wonder what the gas tank is like for Mark Hunt.
Yeah, it's going to be less, of course, than Wanderlei Silva. But 70 pounds weight difference also is going to make him more tired, faster tired than Wanderlei Silva.
But you have to credit someone like Mark Hunt to come in at the last minute, knowing what's at stake. It's really a win-win situation for Hunt either way, isn't it, guys? Because here he is, the biggest event of the year for Pride Wrestling. And he knocks Silva down with that left hand. And Silva pops up and smiles, Randy.
Ooh, that was a dandy.
Whoa.
And he just grazed him with that and still knocked him down.
Yeah, you have to respect Hunt's striking ability.
Oh, big uppercut.
You don't become...
Another takedown by Wanderlei. Beautiful job pulling those legs out.
And there's
looking for the head stomp. Soccer kick misses.
Man, we are seeing a battle, my friends. And this is what the fans wanted to see.
Wanderlei, man. He's something special. Wow.
There's nothing more than to stomp a mud hole in you.
Missing with the wild right was Mark Hunt. And you guys talked about the fact that Wanderlei closes the gap again. That one sent Hunt to the ropes.
Nice little right hand by Mark Hunt.
Hunt has never been knocked out, Randy.
You can see why. Look at that cranium.
The fans now chant Silva.
Oh my gosh. Wanderlei willing to stand and trade. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's no surprise that he took this fight. Look.
Another nice shot by Wanderlei.
Yeah.
And the takedown.
Changes off to the trip.
Side control. So it's interesting, Randy and Boss, that he's doing what you guys said he should, and you're not surprised. So a guy, pound for pound, and Randy, you're right up there as well, one of the toughest fighters on the planet. Silva's doing what he needs to do against a guy like Hunt.
He is. He needs to put this fight on the ground where he has an advantage. This is not Mark Hunt's game, being on his back, being on the ground. It's not where he wants to be.
So having said that, then, Boss, what does Mark Hunt have to do against a guy like Silva from this vantage point right now?
From now, he needs to know how to escape the situation.
Well, again,
yeah,
but said that, what can he do from here?
Okay, stick your left arm underneath and then buck up and explode yourself out of the back door. That's a way to try. We saw Santorio do it today.
Yeah, you see a right underhook with that right arm and then start to circle towards that underhook and try to get some elevation, get back to his feet.
There you go.
The
problem is every time he does it, he risks getting kicked in the head.
True. And what Hunt, armbar, here we go. It's going to be over.
Lock there.
It's going to be over.
That's it.
No, it's not. And we saw this against Yoshida. Whoa. Unbelievable escape there by Mark Hunt.
But you know what? I saw Wanderlei Silva armbarring Sakuraba. So I really think that this is going to come up now too, but
beautiful escape by Hunt. Now, is this where the weight advantage, the extreme weight advantage, comes into play for Hunt in a position like this, Randy?
I'll tell you, having just trained with Roland Gardner for a couple of weeks, when you get a guy that big on top of you, it is very hard to get out from underneath him.
Let alone breathing. But you know what? Mark Hunt has great feeling for mixed martial arts, like we saw in his fight against Yoshida. So I think that if Wanderlei is going to try an armbar attempt, he might escape and go to the sideline.
And we just saw him there from that key lock. I mean, a sublime escape. And let's see what Silva can do now from the guard.
Somebody's bleeding. I'm seeing a little blood on Wanderlei's chest that might be coming from Mark Hunt.
Silva striking from the bottom. What do you think of Hunt's performance thus far, Randy? Again, having taken this fight on 3 days' notice.
Triangle
attempt, but Hunt's not having it. And Mark Hunt's showing a lot of natural ability for MMA here. He's a great natural athlete. And, look at those shots. Oh, big up kicks by Wanderlei.
And now Hunt's taking a page out of Silva's playbook, going for the stomp.
Oh, my gosh. The atomic butt drop.
That's just what it is. The atomic butt drop. You heard it from Randy, the natural couture.
275 pounds.
You will make note of that, Randy, and add it to the dictionary of MMA. The atomic butt drop. I think you have to add it to the big books of combat, the next edition there, Bob.
I will be good. No, actually, it was not a knockout, so I'm not going to do it.
Wanderlei back on top now. Let's see if Mark can scramble and find a way back to his feet. I'll tell you what, he's aggressive. You gotta like that.
Yep.
Wanderlei getting a breather now after having 270 pounds on top of him for a couple of minutes there.
If Mark Hunt had more experience in MMA, Boss, and Randy, right now, is there any opportunity, again, we're talking about Wanderlei Silva, but is there any opportunity or any opening you see right now, watching from this point, where he might be able to exploit?
I think the biggest thing is he's kind of catching his breath, but he's got his feet closed in the closed guard, so he's locking himself into that bottom position, essentially. And really, I don't think that's where he wants to spend his time.
No, and where...
Open your guard, let him escape.
Exactly.
On the other side, he can go to side mount or stand up and start stomping his head in again.
And we saw some vicious elbows delivered there to the body by Silva.
Mark kind of using the Yoshida wrist lock there, tying up Wanderlei's hands so he can't do a lot of damage.
The overhooks there now by Hunt, just again trying to neutralize the strikes from the top by Silva. But
nice
again,
elbows.
Yes, really utilizing those elbow attacks.
Those are great.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of them.
So who do you guys think has the upper hand at this stage after everything we've seen in what has been a very exciting opening round?
Maybe this is my wrestling background coming out here, but I think with the takedowns, Wanderlei is winning this first round.
And how about you, Boss?
Yeah, you know what? I think so too, but I think Hunt does do very well from the bottom also. Here we got to see, but you know what?
Oh,
my answer always says,
Oh, and now we're back up.
I'm happy I'm not a judge. That's my answer.
Yeah, very close, very
Fans
close.
are happy that they are back on their feet. And this Mark Hunt has an incredible heart and fighting spirit. Wanderlei Silva, you know, well documented. Undefeated in Pride, the World Pride middleweight champion. We have the UFC light heavyweight champion ringside. And Randy Couture now at Silva trying to unload with the lefts and rights. And again, he's down. And there's Silva. Now it's Hunt.
I think he saw something. He thought he hurt Wanderlei there.
Yeah.
I thought it was more of a slip.
I thought it was a slip as well, but
we have seen Wanderlei get rocked more in more situations with not such a hard punch. The thing is, he recovers like unbelievable.
exactly.
Very
Coming off
fast.
probably one of the most exciting MMA fights of the past year at High Octane against Quinton Jackson, we saw him get tagged and recover instantly almost.
Yep. 1 minute left.
Done a great first round. You've seen Mark Hunt slow down a little bit here.
Yep. As I'm already breathing heavy on his feet, but still,
well,
he went for it.
Yeah, and at 275 pounds, you're going to expect him to tire a little quicker than the 203-pound Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah, and also take it on 3 days' notice.
Exactly. And recovering from a right ankle injury. I mean, this guy is proving why the best fighters in the world are indeed in Pride Fighting Championships.
And a small cut over the right eye of Mark Hunt here.
Yep, he's painting a little drawing on Wanderlei's chest here. I still try to figure out what it is. Hey, back. Not effective.
Now
Listen,
Mark
man.
bringing the elbows.
So now that the guard is open, should he just kind of pull out? You go, well, the bell goes, and my goodness, they are battered, they are bruised, but they are both standing and going to their respective corners. Randy Couture, my friend, what do you think?
I still think the round went to Wanderlei, but very, very close and very exciting round at that. A lot of action back and forth. It was very nice.
How about you, El Guapo?
Yeah, for me, it's also very close. I couldn't say right now who won the first round. What I do win is that Mark Hunt is running out of gas, it looks like. And the Pride scores. Whoever finishes the strongest is going to be the winner. So I see right now that it's going to be very good for Wanderlei Silva.
Whoa. Woo. Take us through the replay here, Randy and Bus.
Both guys throwing some big heat. They're both lucky neither of those punches landed.
Whoa, look at this. Crank, that was his
Wow.
forearm. That was the forearm hook.
Bounced him right off the mat. There's the key lock attempt and almost to the mount, Wanderlei.
That's crazy. You know, the problem with that is when they turn, that means that they didn't push the hand underneath the same line as your shoulder.
Did you see that right hand?
That was a dandy.
And
Here's the big atomic butt drop.
Oh, butt on butt. That is unbelievable.
The Pratt plunge.
Oh my.
The beautiful Pratt
Another
plunge.
angle of the atomic butt drop.
The atomic butt drop.
Oh.
It looks like bars in Las Vegas with everybody in the pool and I make bombs. It's the best.
You know, we were talking about bombs away before this fight, but I was thinking more with the fist, you guys, not with the...
Yeah.
Look at Mark Hunt. It looks like he totally recouped.
Standing up and recovered. He looks good.
All right, we're about to embark on the second round. Randy, what do you make of Shockwave so far? A record crowd of over 48,000 here at the Saitama Super Arena in Japan. I know you've been to Japan a few times. Dan Henderson victorious tonight. Your thoughts on Shockwave so far?
Oh man, that opening ceremonies gave me goosebumps. That was awesome. And then the fights have been terrific as well. I was very impressed with that last fight in the lightweight division. Gomi was
Unreal, huh?
terrific.
But Pulver was unbelievable too.
Yeah.
Those hands, man, they were flying. I was like,
Speaking of flying hands, here we go, you guys. Silva and Hunt ready to do it again in round number 2. Oh, nice right.
Oh, he had a
uppercut. That hurt him. That hurt him.
He's on the ground.
Oh, my
God has hurt Wanderlei Silva.
But we said it before, Wanderlei can recoup
And
very
he is doing that. He's now struggling to stay on the
Armbar.
from the armbar. And
it's a stop.
Silva. Unbelievable sequence of action. Mark Hunt had Silva in danger, but Silva's
still hurting, I think.
Yep.
still had the wherewithal to try the armbar.
It was a big big uppercut he walked into.
He is hurt, you guys. I think Wanderlei Silva is wanting to shake out the cobwebs, but look at this, the face of a champion. And Randy, when you see what we are seeing here right now, and I know Wanderlei showed up in the octagon and you are here right now, what are your thoughts, some days, somehow, meeting Wanderlei Silva?
Well, I mean, this is one of the best guys in MMA today, and that's why it would be an honor for me to be able to compete against him. He is an awesome fighter. The aggressiveness and just technique, and he showed some well-roundedness here tonight that I wouldn't have assumed he had.
Yep.
And you know, of course, we can't get into much detail, but what do you think has to happen for that to take place, or can you even talk about it, Randy?
Man, it's really hard to say. You know, I know both the athletes have expressed interest in seeing that fight. I think it would be a huge fight for the sport to finally bridge that gap between the two organizations and see an undisputed type of a title.
Yep.
And that would be great.
You see now, and sorry to cut you off, but Mark Hunt is doing exactly what he needs to do. He just stands up. He says, no, I'm not going to
go again. See if you can get past my hands again, guy.
Now Silva seems to have recovered, although it still looks like his eyes are glazed. He's in the corner. Mark Hunt is just a machine.
Get out of the corner.
Oh. Silva turns him around.
Mark content to catch his breath here a little bit, I think. Nice takedown by Wanderlei.
Into the
to the mount.
Wow. This could be it. If he plays his card right now, cards, hopefully he has more, then he can finish it up.
I'm thinking he has a whole hand, boss. Not just one.
I mean, a whole pack. It's what, 52 cards or something.
Now Silva, but then the mount, working it with the strikes. He has the arm. Well, he pulls it out there now, because as you said before, boss, at the position it is in, and against a guy so much bigger, oh, you roll him over.
No, they're both recouping right now.
Do you think that Wanderlei Silva right now from the mount, like you say, recuperating, he's still trying to shake out the cobwebs, isn't he?
He's definitely recovering. Both guys have taken this position as a chance to recover here.
2 minutes left in the round. Whoa, look at it.
He's going to be a big guy to hold down from that mountain position. Be like riding a barrel.
He's going to be a major factor in mixed martial arts.
I was going to say, you guys, thank you, boss. Randy, taking the fight on 3 days' notice, regardless of the outcome of this fight, Mark Hunt's stock has just risen exponentially in mixed martial arts.
Look at this, big time. He's had a great showing here no matter what happens.
Wow. I think Wanderlei just rides this round out, and then round number 3, he will go again.
I think that would be very, very wise on his part, you guys. You're right.
Yeah, I wouldn't stand up.
Randy, if you were in Mark Hunt's corner now, knowing what's transpired thus far, knowing that, you know, again, one of the greatest MMA fighters in the world is within your grasp right now, what would you be doing going into the 3rd round, knowing that this round is almost over? What would you be telling Mark Hunt?
I think Mark Hunt's doing the right thing. I mean, he's settling in and putting the pressure on Wanderlei, kind of getting him in the corner there, and then daring Wanderlei basically to get past his hands to try and take him down. And you can see it's not an easy task. He's paid the price.
Oh, look at this, look at this.
There's a reverse.
Look at this! This I've never seen in my life. Did you see that? Damn. Awesome. I never seen that in my life. He just stood up. Horsepower, yeah.
And you know what's funny, Mark Hunt? When you talk to him away from the ring, he's one of the most self-effacing individuals you will ever meet. He's almost very timid, very almost shy. He's very like quiet. He almost thinks like, I'm not that great. I'm not a very good fighter. And then, guys, this is what you see in the ring. I mean, unbelievable.
Wow. Yep, it's going to be the end of this round. This is going to be an exciting round number 3.
3rd round, yeah, it's coming down to round number 3.
He was a former K1 Grand Prix champion, but he came to Pride Fighting Championships because he knows in Pride Fighting Championships, this is where the best fighters in the world come. And in fact, even Randy the Natural Couture is enjoying himself here tonight watching Silva and Hunt.
No question about that.
You saw at the end of this round, he wanted to slip an armbar on again. but just before he wanted to do it, the bell rang.
Mark Hunt did a nice job of not coasting that round out and finishing it on the bottom. He found a way to reverse the situation and finish on the top. That's going to weigh on the judges' cards.
Here we go again, guys.
Oh,
big right hand.
And then it comes with an uppercut. Yep. Boom.
Oh, another right.
Oh, man, that right hook just put him on the ground, and that's what.
And now he's going to get another one. Watch.
To the danger.
Oh, he's going to stamp. He's going to do everything. Oh, they didn't show it.
Smelled it. Oh, my.
Another right hook. Hey.
You know,
what a power. You see his whole body flying away.
We saw Mirko Krokop fight Wanderlei under special rules in Pride during Mirko's beginning of his Pride career. And guys, Mirko was unable to do this kind of damage to Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think Quentin Jackson's doing at home right now, boss?
Oh, my God. He's watching anything. My God. There's a new force in mixed martial arts. Thank God it's not in my weight class.
And, you know, people will be saying, again, yeah, you know, guys, this guy's 70 pounds heavier. But still, he's, you know, Pride World Middleweight Champion, Wanderlei Silva.
And watch this now.
That uppercut.
No, the right hook. Wait,
right.
He's there. Wanderlei, he's an alien or something.
There's a lot of guys that don't get up from that shot right there.
That's what I mean.
Randy, what do you tell the people who are saying at home now, but wait a minute, I trained for Kazushi Sakuraba, and all of a sudden I have to face Mark Hunt? How do you...
That's some serious adversity for an athlete to overcome this on that short of notice. Completely flip-flop to go from a guy that's much smaller than he is and quick to a huge guy like this that wants to strike.
And who can take a punch and stands there and battle it out.
All right, guys, this is it. The final 5 minutes of what has been a very thrilling encounter between Mark Hunt and Wanderlei Silva.
You know what, Mark Hunt, stamina, we were thinking about it, that it was not good, but he's going.
He's held up very well. It's been a very fast-paced fight, and he's done a great job. Oh, nice knee.
Right up the middle by Mark Hunt.
Those take their toll, trust me. We've never seen this. Normally it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Wanderlei Silva standing in the center of the ring.
Wanderlei Silva has never been in this situation before in Pride Fighting Championships.
Takedown attempt by Wanderlei. Wanderlei almost got his back.
Oh, he got the hooks.
Hunt doing a good job of scrambling here.
Good job by
He's in trouble. Wanderlei going to step over the arm.
That's another
gets out of it.
Hunt.
He's a stand and back out. That's exactly what he needed to do right there.
Whoa.
Oh, big right hand.
What a fight.
Boss, I was just going to say, the look on your face right now, it's like you're a kid in a candy store, my friend. I mean, this is unbelievable.
This is what people want to see back at home.
I'm looking around everywhere here. Randy Couture, my friend, everyone is just glued to the ring, just in awe right now. Mark Hunt is becoming a major force in MMA right before
nice
our very
takedown.
eyes.
Wanderlei needed that takedown right there.
You know what?
Who is winning this fight right now, you guys?
Yeah, I'm not a judge.
Yeah.
You go, man.
You know, I think Wanderlei won the first round. After that, it's been anybody's game. Both guys have come back and forth. It's been an incredible fight. To see who finishes strong, I think that's what we got to wait.
Yeah, and in Pride Fighting Championships, unlike the UFC, this organization, of course, the whole fight is judged. So it is up to who finishes stronger will play a big part in the final outcome. And this is Wanderlei Silva now in the closed guard of Mark Hunt.
The corner of Mark Hunt is warning him. He says, you got to get busy because you're going to receive a yellow card. The referee puts him up, yeah, and he goes into his pocket.
And there it is, the corner of Mark Hunt. We're right.
Oh, this is not what Wanderlei wants right now.
Okay, I thought he was reaching in his pocket for the yellow card, but he didn't.
Got it.
Oh, did they issue him?
Yeah, he issued
Oh,
it,
they
yeah.
did, okay. But so head official Yuji Shimada giving the card and now back up on their feet.
And it still seems to me to be an advantage for Mark Hunt there. He got the yellow card, but he still got off of his back. Yeah.
Half guard now.
Another nice takedown by Wanderlei. That was.
And now those are beginning to score points and add up here, aren't they, Randy? In the final round.
And I think it's going to make the difference in the fight here. He's back. Yeah.
Half guard now.
Another nice takedown by Wanderlei. That was.
Or the fight took a lot of toll, which I think it did.
It was definitely a high energy fight, and he took some very big shots from a very big man. But, I think if it finishes right here in this position, then he's done enough to win.
And again, under the circumstances that this fight was put together, Randy and Boss, there really can be no real losers in this situation.
Oh,
no, this is a
look at
great
he's got
fight.
the full mount now.
He's trying to get the hooks in.
Maybe he's waiting for the last minute.
I think Mark Hunt is definitely showing the fatigue here of the pace of this fight.
And yet he's still trying to work underneath to perhaps sweep. But look at Wanderlei doing a very good job in the mount. Got the hooks. And now just busy peppering Mark Hunt's head. In the final minute, now Hunt explodes. But look at Wanderlei with his balance and positioning, you guys.
Doing a great job of keeping that mount, that dominant position.
Some good shots there by Wanderlei. He's got to keep going now.
Now, going for, I thought, nope. Yeah, fatigue is written on the face of Mark Hunt. Randy Boss, what we're seeing here now, it looks like, oh, again, able to put him back on his back. Is this enough for Wanderlei Silva to pull out the win?
I think it is. I think it is.
I think so too. And I think also there's more than a 10 kilo, which is 22 pounds weight difference, and that's also something in the judging criteria.
Did you just say you think there's more than a 10 kilo weight difference?
No, I just explained because the people don't know what the metric system is in America, so they don't know what a quarter pound, they don't know what a kilo is.
Per kilo.
There you go.
There,
but that's Randy Couture, the next one. He knows that.
Back to this game. And what a fight! Both fighters need to raise their hands right now as you see the Shoot Box Academy elevate Wanderlei Silva, but the fighter I believe who has definitely elevated his career tonight is Mark Hunt.
That was a great fight by both guys. Mark Hunt showing why he's going to be a force in MMA, and Wanderlei Silva showing why he's the champ.
Yeah.
He's well-rounded. He's the Pride champion. I tell you what, I would love to fight this guy. Call me crazy.
No, I
don't go. You crazy? No.
There you go, guys. Let's describe the action here, the final round.
Wanderlei doing a nice job from the mount and smart in riding this position out and knowing he had the advantage.
Yep, hey, there's nothing what I can say. He played his game, his cards right. Thank God he had a lot of cards. And he did it. Yeah,
Wanderlei Silva smiling. Mark Hunt,
here we go,
maybe
decision.
Fatigued, but he should be smiling on the inside as well. A tremendous fight here tonight. Wow, Mark Hunt, he's surprised.
Mark Hunt looks at Silva.
Split decision.
Like, whoa.
It will be a split decision.
Oh my gosh.
Has just defeated Wanderlei Silva.
Wow.
Silva has just tasted defeat for the very first time in Pride Fighting Championships. We had history made. We had history made with Rulon Gardner versus Hidehiko Yoshida. Little did we know that history would be made with Wanderlei Silva tasting defeat for the first time here tonight.
I'm dumbfounded. I'm surprised by that decision, especially with the weight difference. I'm kind of surprised. And not to take anything away from Mark Hunt, he did an awesome job in that fight, but I didn't think he finished strong enough to win it.
Yep. Same thing here. I really thought Wanderlei Silva won this fight.